Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Bachelor Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Theresa Nist, a name many fans of the Golden Bachelor may not have expected to hear after the show's conclusion, has dropped a bombshell revelation that's sending shockwaves through Bachelor Nation. If you're watching the latest developments in the Golden Bachelor franchise unfold, you might have already caught wind of her stunning claims. Theresa is speaking out about the fallout from her relationship with Gerry Turner, the charming bachelor who won hearts on the series. But this is no love story or happy ending. Theresa Nist is not only addressing her feelings about her short-lived romance with Gerry, she's accusing him of damaging her reputation in the worst way. Her bombshell comments paint a picture of emotional and public turmoil, and you won't want to miss the details. In an exclusive interview, Theresa revealed how her divorce from Gerry Turner has been anything but ordinary. In fact, it's been a mess, one that she claims Gerry has made worse by his actions. According to Theresa, the toll on her reputation was something she never anticipated when she first joined the show. After all, the premise of The Golden Bachelor was about finding love, not dealing with scandals. But in Theresa's case, things took an unexpected turn, and she says she's been left to pick up the pieces of what Gerry's actions have caused. She admitted that while the experience of being on the show was initially exciting, she had no idea what it would ultimately cost her. And she's not talking about the emotional investment in Gerry, but about something much bigger, her public image. It seems that the aftermath of their romance was something she simply wasn't prepared for, and now, she's publicly calling out Gerry for what she describes as a calculated attempt to ruin her reputation. Theresa says the process of getting involved with Gerry wasn't what it appeared to be on screen. The Golden Bachelor cast portrayed a picture-perfect romantic journey, but behind the scenes, things were far more complicated. As she now reveals, Gerry wasn't just some sweet and vulnerable man looking for love in his golden years. Instead, he was someone who, according to Theresa, was manipulative and ultimately put her in a very difficult situation that she's still grappling with. But what does she mean when she says Gerry ruined her reputation? Let's take a deeper look at what she's alleging. First and foremost, Theresa talks about how the public perception of her shifted dramatically after the show. When the cameras stopped rolling and the final episodes aired, it wasn't the love story she had hoped to see. Instead, she was thrust into the limelight of a messy and public fallout. The rumors, the misunderstandings, and the drama surrounding her brief relationship with Gerry began to swirl in a way that hurt her standing in the public eye. Theresa didn't just fade into the background after the season ended. She was directly impacted by the negative narrative that started to emerge. What she wasn't prepared for was the backlash she received online, fueled by accusations of being manipulative, deceitful, and even opportunistic. Theresa says she had to endure constant scrutiny from fans and even the media, who painted her in an unfair light. She believes that Gerry's actions, and perhaps his silence on the matter, played a significant role in the damage to her image. It's important to note that Theresa doesn't just blame the show or the way things were edited. She specifically singles out Gerry's actions and how he handled their breakup. According to her, Gerry wasn't forthcoming with the truth after their split. She claims that the lack of communication, combined with his public distancing from her, made it look like she was the one at fault. She says Gerry's refusal to address their relationship and what went wrong left her to deal with the fallout alone. The emotional toll, she says, has been significant. Not only did she feel personally betrayed, but she also had to deal with the professional repercussions. As a woman in the public eye, the accusations and negative stories about her made it difficult to maintain her career and social standing. She goes on to explain that being publicly shamed for something that wasn't her fault has had how Gerry handled things, but also in how the public embraced a narrative that was far from the reality she experienced. But what's the real story here? Why does Theresa feel so strongly about Gerry's role in all this? According to her, the emotional abuse she endured from the relationship, coupled with Gerry's actions after they split, created a toxic environment. She claims that Gerry took no responsibility for his part in the collapse of their relationship and instead allowed her to bear the brunt of public judgment. In her emotional interview, Theresa revealed how she struggled to reclaim her life and her reputation. The constant reminders of the failed relationship with Gerry, coupled with the online hate, made her feel like she was trapped in a never-ending cycle of negative attention. For someone who joined the Golden Bachelor hoping to find love, this was not the fairy tale ending she envisioned. While we might have seen Gerry as the sweet and kind bachelor on screen, Theresa's story is painting a much different picture. She's clearly angry about how the entire situation unfolded and believes that her side of the story has been unfairly neglected. She feels that the public narrative around her didn't reflect who she truly was or what she was going through behind closed doors. This is why she's speaking out now, hoping to set the record straight. She doesn't want to just be another contestant whose story ends in public disgrace. She wants people to understand the truth. Theresa also addressed how the show's editing may have played a role in the public's perception of her. While she acknowledges that editing is part of what happens on reality TV, she still feels that the narrative created around her and Gerry was misleading. From her perspective, there was far more to their relationship that wasn't shown, and the final portrayal of her as the villain left her with no opportunity to clarify things. She states that the editing and framing of the show didn't give her a fair chance to defend herself or explain the complexities of the relationship she had with Gerry. This, she believes, is part of why so many people view her in a negative light today. The Bombshell revelations don't end there. Theresa also shared how her family and friends were affected by the fallout. People close to her saw how difficult it was for her to cope with the public shaming, and some even felt that Gerry's silence and reluctance to step up only made things worse. She mentions how friends, who knew the real her, were angered by the way she was being portrayed, and they've been supportive as she's tried to rebuild her life. In the interview, Theresa made it clear that she's not trying to villainize Gerry for the sake of drama. She simply wants the truth to come out. She's not holding out hope for a reconciliation or any chance of salvaging their relationship. In fact, she says that she's learned valuable lessons about herself and what she wants in a partner, lessons that she plans to take with her as she moves forward. So, what's next for Theresa Nist? After all the chaos and heartbreak, she's looking toward the future. Theresa is focused on healing, both emotionally and professionally. While she may never fully escape the shadows of her time on The Golden Bachelor, she's determined to move forward, rebuild her reputation, and continue living her life on her own terms. Theresa ended the interview by sending a message to her fans. She thanked them for the ongoing support and encouraged others who might be going through similar experiences to stay strong. She reminded everyone that reality TV is just that, TV. What's shown on screen doesn't always tell the full story, and sometimes, the truth gets lost in the shuffle. As for Gerry Turner, well, it looks like he may be staying out of the spotlight for now. He hasn't commented on Theresa's claims, leaving fans to wonder whether he'll ever address the controversy or if he'll let the drama fade into the background. In the end, Theresa Nist's bold revelations are a reminder that the stories we see on TV aren't always the full truth. Behind the cameras, behind the edited footage, there are real people dealing with real emotions, and sometimes, the aftermath can be much more complicated than we ever imagined. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.